Hi loves, welcome back to the channel. How are you doing? How have you been? Thank you so much for tuning in again today. So if this is your first time of stopping by this channel, my name is Dami. On this channel there's a whole lot of love to go around, so kindly stick around. I've noticed the rampant high pace of women dropping out of their marriages and relationship for reasons that are not even good enough. Like, I've seen in the past, say 2 years, I've seen marriages that were broken or relationship that broke up, all because of we ladies being insensitive at some things. Like, I've been trying to figure this thing out. I've been looking at it. I've been wanting to like sit down and rant and talk to you guys since last year about this whole thing going on, and I've not like found out the proper time to sit down and gist with you guys. But today I'm ready for Gbeburu. Like, you say you are doing self-discovery, self-love and self whatever, but you are freaking toxic. How do you expect that to work? And then during this your course of self-discovery, you are projecting this your toxic nature to your partner, and you are expecting that relationship to work, and you are expecting that marriage to work. I don't understand. See, all this self-care, self-love, self-discovery is going into the mud if you are not doing it the right way. If you are doing self-love and you don't have respect for your partner, you are doing self-madness. If you are saying you're doing self-discovery and there is no like altar of remorse when you're wrong, then you are doing self-killing. Like, I'm trying to get these things. You are in the wrong, and the truth, what I know is there's no way you want to be in the wrong and you tell me you don't know. You will know when you are wrong. That one is just there. But see that nonsense ego of and competition, because I realize we women are bringing competition into this thing called marriage and relationship. This thing is not competition. You're not meant to be in competition with your man in any way. Why do you want to be in competition? Yes, we want to be free. Yes, we want to be independent. Yes, we want to make money, yeah. But while you are at it, make sure that dignity of respect is still in you. Don't lose the values that has been imbibed inside of you right from your childhood, or because of what is going on out there, or because you're seeing some people, quote and unquote, doing these things. A lot of people I see doing these things and they are going away with it have little to nothing to lose. But you that you are in a marriage or a working relationship, you have a lot to lose. Except if you are not like we the fairy tale, we the like till death do us part, we the I love you for real. If you are not that person, then yeah, you can do whatever you want to do. But in your process of self-discovery, self-care, self-love, make sure you are not being toxic. Make sure your toxic nature is being dealt with. You can't be toxic and hoping that your relationship, your marriage, your self-love, your self-discovery works. It will not work. It will not work, because until you deal with that part of you that is not good, before then nothing will work. Until then, things cannot work out. That's just a simple truth. And then comparing your marriage, your relationship, your man with what is going on the street of social media is just you being so ridiculous. Like, why would you want to compete with social media nonsense? Why would you want to compare your man with someone online? These people, you don't know what's going on behind the scene. I used to tell people social media is a facade. It's just like a cover-up. We really don't know what is going down deep inside people's heart, deep inside people's mind, deep inside people's closet. We really do not know. So why in the world are we bringing what we see on social media into our relationship? Yes, you want to correct some things in your relationship. You might want some things to work in a different way, but this is you and your partner. This is for you and your partner to figure out. You don't just go to your man and start like, you don't see this person doing this thing this way. I lie. That man will have resentment for you, because men naturally, they hate comparison. 99% of men on earth hate comparison. So please and please, let social media nonsense be social media nonsense. Let reality be reality. If you are in this kind of scenario, tap yourself, wake yourself up, tap yourself anywhere you need to, wake up to reality, and know that whatever is going on social media, 99.99999% is fake. It is fake. So please and please, let social media be and let your life be. Make sure you are in reality. Make sure you do reality check in your marriages and relationship. Another thing I'll be talking about is money and finance aspect in relationship and marriage. Don't be stupid. If a man entrust his finances or a sum of money into your care, don't go and be that stupid person that would spend that money or mismanage the funds. Men are very, 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 very strong human, and anything that makes a man trust you with his finances, that man truly loves you and cares for you. Something happened last year. There was a news out there last year of a lady that her husband entrusted a certain amount of money in her care. It was towards their relocation plan. This lady said she would want to go outside of the country, even if at the end of the day she falls pregnant, she would want to go outside of the country to give birth to a child. So this man, with a good heart, started saving up and entrusted this money in the care of this woman. And then auntie, in the back of her mind, who knows inside of her that she doesn't want a child, she doesn't want to carry a child with her body, she doesn't want her body to be damaged in any shape or form, carried the money and go and do body job like BBL and the likes without the man's consent. You married a man. Number one, you should share the same goal. You don't want a child. You should let this man know before you get into the marriage that you don't want anything to happen to your shape and figure. So therefore, you don't want a child. Okay, you want to adopt. You should lay your cards on the table for this person to know. But no, you did not. Then when he now came back to ask for the money, you now said this and this, la 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 la. This what happened. And then the marriage went down the drain. Why would the marriage go down the drain? Why won't the marriage go down the drain? So if a man should entrust you with his finance in any way, please manage it properly. Be sensitive. Even if you need to use out of that fund, make sure you seek his consent. And when he says no, let his no be no. Okay, I've made this kind of mistake early in my marriage. I think my marriage was still in the first year. My husband kept a certain amount of money in my care. I took out of this money. It's not like I spent all the money. I took a little fraction, very little fraction out of the money without his consent. Then when the day I was going to use the money was the day I was informing him I took out of the money. He was so furious and he was super angry. He was like, if you had asked me, it's not like I would tell you not to take out of it, but you should always ask me. It's not like I'm trying to subdue you or overpower you in any way, but I need to know. So please make sure this man knows, whichever your relationship, your marriage, make sure your man knows whatever you're doing. Whenever a man entrusts his finances into your care, be wise. Don't be stupid. Don't act stupid. Don't think you have it all. Please be wise. Another thing, and I think this will be the last thing I will talk about. Always and always in anything you do, pray in your relationship. Pray in your relationship. Don't let anything be the judge of whatever is going on in your relationship. Yes, you can seek advice from people, your relationship, your marriage. You can seek advice from people. You can ask people for their opinion, but that doesn't mean the advice you are getting from each and everybody is what you should come and implement in your marriage. Don't try it. Don't try it. Some advices will work, some will not. Not all advice that you get from people should be implemented in your marriage or relationship. Take matters to God and let God work things out. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. I have come to the end of my rant. I just felt like sitting down, and talking about this high rate of divorce. I just think a lot of women out there are not ready to put in the work like our mothers in the days did. I'm not saying you should settle for less. I'm not saying you should settle for emotional abuse, physical abuse, any which one. I'm not saying you should settle in any way. But when things are going out in your relationship, don't let what you hear out there, what you see, be the judge of your relationship. Don't base your relationship on what is going on social media, what is going on in a friend of yours life, or what you think should be and should not. I would say rather call your partner, talk to your partner. Now, after talking to your partner, if things are not working in your best interest, then I'd say you can move. I'm not saying you should kill yourself. You can bail. But before then, make sure you put in the work. Make sure you walk the walk. Make sure you walk the walk. I pray and I hope all serious relationship, all marriages will work by the grace of God, and things would fall in place. If things are not in place now, things will fall in place, and happiness will be yours all through the days of your lives. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.